Today on CWN, Mrs. Johns has another lab.
And we spoke to the players who won the lip sync contest last week. I'm Emma.
And I'm Maddie, and today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Catching up on rotations, we spoke to Elsa to see what they performed at the hospital recently and learned what their duties were.
Hey Cats, today I'm here with Elsa. So Elsa, I've heard that rotation's been going to the hospital recently. What are some things that you've learned so far?
I've learned how to work their blood glucose machine, like their blood sugar machine, and how to get someone's blood sugar with using their machine, and how to use their vitals machine. I've also learned like the proper ways to scrub in and scrub out. But it's been lots of fun. The cafeteria is really nice. All my CNAs have been nice, and Ms. Martinez has made it lots of fun.
And what's like the most difficult thing right now?
I think the most difficult thing right now is making sure that the vitals are correct and like not messing up on their vitals. And then also moving patients, because we have to get under the patients and pick them up and move them more on their bed or move them more up. It's just a little difficult because I'm not the strongest.
Well, thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Mrs. Johns is always keeping her classes busy. They've been working hard on their soluble lab and making mixtures with chemicals. Let's see how that's going.
I'm here with Ms. Johns. So Ms. Johns, can you tell me what lab you are doing today?
Sure. In AP Chemistry right now, we're learning about how solutions or different types of substances can be miscible or soluble or whatever. And when you have two liquids, you talked about their miscibility. So, and then we've been talking about how you can, different ways you can separate liquids based on their intermolecular forces, which is we've been learning. And one of the ways that AP likes them to really learn how to do, or College Board, is to understand chromatography. And so what we did today, we set up a really simple chromatography. I gave them 3 different food dyes, which have different levels of intermolecular forces within them, and they put them in 2 different solutions. One was a solvent of ethanol, and the other one was a solvent of hexane. And then they are going to go in and calculate how far the dyes moved, and from there they can find something called an RF value, which then will tell them which one has which solvent do they have the most in common with. And then from there, they can even look at the structure of the different dyes, because I gave them the molecular structure, and they can figure out based on what their RF values are, which one has the most in common with ethanol. That's what they're doing today.
Okay, thank you. Now back to the studio.
We caught up with last week's lip sync battle winners to see how they feel about this win. Let's take it to them.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm here with Nico, Harper, Riley, and Madison. You guys won the lip sync competition, right?
Yeah, we did.
And how'd you guys come up with your thing?
We wanted to do something that was fun and entertaining, so we thought that a funny skit would be the best way to do that.
And how'd you guys come up with your song?
Well, everybody knows that song, so it was just mainly about crowd involvement, so we just chose that song.
That's cool, that's cool. And how'd you guys do your practice?
We all got forced into a group chat, and we had to practice at Riley's at 8 o'clock the night before, so yeah.
Okay. How'd you guys enjoy your win?
I mean, we really enjoyed it. The main purpose of it all was just to have fun and make everybody enjoy the lip sync battle. So we all really enjoyed our win, and we're happy we did it.
That's cool. Can you guys show them the rewards real quick? Sweet. All right, back to you.
Speaking of labs, Mrs. Cash's class has been studying environmental science. Let's see how they turn this into a fun lab.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm here with Miss Cash. Miss Cash, you're at a lab with AP Environmental. Can you tell me more about that? Sure, yeah. So we did a lab. It's called Island Biogeography, and the students stood at the mainland and they made several islands, some big, some small. And then they had several species, pennies, beans, cotton swabs, and they had to throw the species, see which ones landed on which islands to show that the bigger islands are going to take more species, have more niches, and that kind of stuff.
That's cool. Let's take it back to the studio.
Mrs. Compton has been introducing torque to her students using a lab to give them first-hand experience with it. Damien spoke with her to get some information on that. Let's take it to them.
Good morning, Calallen. I'm here with Miss Compton. So, Miss Compton, can you tell us about what you and your class have been doing?
Yes, certainly. So my engineering science class recently did a fun project where we had a tug-of-war contest and the students had to build a machine. And we were measuring torque, we were measuring their forces, and they were studying gearing and motor efficiency. And with all that they learned in that first quarter, we put it all together and had a little fun with it.
That's great. Thank you. Back to the studio.
Attention seniors, the senior kindergarten walk is on Thursday night. For more information, please see Miss Lyons in the library.
Now let's send it over to Lauren with Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic America's Drive-In. Top Cats have their annual Little Miss Top Cat dance camp. They have been performing Monster Mash at the halftime during the game on Friday. They had over 120 kids come out, and everyone had so much fun. Now that's all for media, now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Lauren.
Now let's send it to James with a rundown on sports right after this quick break.
Good morning, Kyle. I'm here with Aubrey and Layla, and they dress up as aliens. Can you tell me where you got your stuff from?
Amazon, Hobby Lobby, and then on Clouds and Amazon. Amazon, Walmart, Amazon, and Converse.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports is brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. This Friday, varsity football has a game against Zapata. Let's take it to Coach Schmidt to get his thoughts on how he thinks that this game is going to go.
Hey, Cats, I'm Grant. I'm here with Coach Schmidt. Coach Schmidt, I heard y'all playing Zapata this week. Who's their biggest threat defensively?
One of their linebackers, number 99. He's a big kid. He's a solid kid. He's fast off the line. Plan doesn't change. We're going to take it just like every other week, prepare the same way we always do, and hopefully come out win on top.
That's awesome. That's all we have in back to the studio.
Our Lady Cat volleyball team plays against our rivals, Tolosa Midway. We wish them the best of luck on that, and we spoke with one of the players to get her thoughts on how this big game is going to go. Let's take it to her.
Hey Cats, today I'm here with Layla. So Layla, tonight we have a home game here at 6 o'clock against TM. And last time we played them over there, we had a program sweep. What are your predictions for the game?
I think they're going to come out as a better team. They have one of their main setters back, but I still think that we will all get we will get a program sweep in 3. We just have to play to our hardest and fullest and just connect as a team.
Thank you so much. Back to the studio.
This weekend, Swim will be heading to the trick-or-treat swim meet for some fun times.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Nico, one of our Calallen swimmers. So Nico, you'll have a meet on Friday, and it's going to be a long course meet. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, so that is long course. That means instead of the pool being 25 yards, it's 50 meters. So it's just like longer down, so a lot more endurance is needed for this meet. I'm pretty sure all our swimmers are going. It's going to be a really good meet, and this is a big meet most of the time. It's only once a year, so I'm really excited, and I hope we do good.
Well, good luck to you. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Speaking of tonight's events, middle school football has a game against Alice here at Phil Danaher Stadium. We spoke with Coach Ashburn to get his thoughts on how that's going to go.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Coach Ashburn. We see that the Calallen Middle School football team is playing against Alice today. Can you tell us all about that and what have y'all been doing to get ready for the game, and how do you think it's going to go?
Sure. We play, 2 games tonight here at Phil Danaher Stadium. It's the 8th grade is playing here tonight, and 7th grade is going all the way to Alice to play. And if you've ever been there, they know they play in that really nice practice field. Sarcasm. And they always give us competition, but we're very confident. We played them really, really tight last time. I think we're going to do really well this time. We've improved a bunch since the first time we played them, and we've been on a winning streak. So I think we're going to come out with 4 dubs tonight.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Coach Ashburn. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. And now, back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
Now it's time for Brandon to tell us all about today's weather forecast after this short break.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Elmore, and I'm the AP coordinator. And I just wanted to talk to you really quick about AP exam registration and also about what the window is. So we opened up last Friday. There was a glitch in RevTrack. So if you were trying to pay for your exams and register for them over the weekend, I know that you were having difficulty. We fixed that yesterday morning, so everybody should be able to get into the RevTrack now, order your exams, and pay for them. You also have this exam registration form. It was sent out to you through Parent Link, and it was also, your teachers also have a copy of it as well. We would like you to fill this out, just one per person, doesn't matter how many classes you're taking or registering for. We just only want to know what test are you going to be paying for. This is kind of like a double check when you pay for it in RevTrack. If it doesn't match this, I can say, hey, did you mean to pay for one more, or whatever the case may be. So just want to remind you, the window will close November the 10th. So you need to make sure that you get all your payments in and done by November the 10th. The registration form is just a check. It's when you register and pay for it through RevTrack that you've actually ordered a test exam. All right? If you have any questions, come see me in room 503, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope y'all are having a great Tuesday, and those heat indices also picking up, as we saw from yesterday. Looking at today's current conditions, 83 degrees right now, feeling like 88, so those heat indices are picking up with 5 southeast winds. Looking at our regional Doppler radar here for today, we're having rip current statement advisories and coastal flood advisories. As we see at the Corpus Christi area, we're having a little bit of clouds appearing here and there. Looking at our 2 through 10 here for today, 86 degrees at 2 p.m., feeling like 90 degrees. So it is going to be picking up severely throughout today with 7 southeast winds, though at 6 p.m., as always, dying down a little bit at 83 degrees, feeling like 87 with 11 southeast winds. And at 10 p.m., 75 degrees with 5 southeast winds. Looking at our 3-day outlook here for today, tomorrow is going to be picking up severely with the heat indices, 92 degrees for a heat index and 87. And looking at Thursday, though, we're going to be dying down a little bit, 86 degrees, though our Friday is going to be picking back up 86 degrees with a heat index of 92. So make sure you guys are watching out for those heat indices. And with that, let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, why are skeletons so calm?
I don't know, Addie. Why?
Because nothing gets under their skin.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy,
Calallen.